after.
Yes. Wow.
Say like bomb sauce and flavor aliens. Or yeah.
Hello. All right, shout-outs to Bomb Sauce. What a vape break that was, my lord. All right, we do have a couple of things to talk about. One team did say cluck cluck. We can't scroll up anymore. That was CC&C, who, by the way, his online name is currently cluck cluck. Obviously not in game, but we'll see how this goes. We're going to have OpTic also move over to the Roche booth, EG doing the same. Again, last random invoker, last random for the Deuce for OpTic, and we're already going to get this courier. It's EG. They've got the cluck cluck. They've got the Happy Frostum is getting dropped down. Everything is going crazy. They're going to rotate around OpTic. They can try to go for this. They have the Winter Wyvern if they want to go into the pit, but they're going to head up to the high ground. Where are they going? Go to Roche.
They don't know where they are.
They're at Roche. They're saying Happy Frostum. They're saying cluck cluck. There's only one place they can be.
Did you check the timer mod? I was just so focused on the fact that they're in there. They actually see Pudge though.
I think they got in there at about 45 seconds. So they actually have a little bit more time.
Oh, this is
they're going to go
the
for this.
They
have the Arctic burn.
It's 2 right clicks.
Here's the illusion. They need to get in there. Are they going to jaunt? They don't do it. They're going to fight instead. Pike
oh, there's one hit.
Down.
2 hits. Oh, they got it.
Kick track gets the jab down on the Winter Wyvern beautifully. Now Pycat's in trouble. He will go down. It is first blood for Arteezy, but Sumail's going to get dropped down instead. 1-for-1 trade plus the courier going the way of OpTic Gaming. Arteezy now going toe-to-toe. Hook coming in. But now Crit needs to be careful. The Illusorer. They'll get the kill. PBD might die to the tower. He will. Oh my god, what is happening? What's going on?
All right, we're going to need our admin to double check on the timer in the Dota TV and let us know, did they make 45 seconds?
Did we get the quest?
Admin
say we're checking.
Reviewing.
Reviewing.
All chat.
It was close. I don't know if they got it. It was very close.
All right, the other crazy thing is that Arteezy is playing Shadow Demon this game, so I guess core Shadow Demon,
he's got an ult ally to start it out.
I think he's offlane.
He might be. That's what Trent was talking about. Offlane Shadow Demon is not something that we haven't seen before, so it'll be interesting. He's going to get the help with the Pudge up here as well. So this is going to be very intriguing to see how this goes. Arteezy leveled up Shadow Poison at level 1. He's getting some Arctic Burn, but now Crit coming in looking for a hook. He's going to find it. The Wyvern now in trouble. He'll go for the TP. They have no disruption. The Poison won't be enough. It was close, but not enough to get the kill. Yeah. So Wyvern will make it back.
Very important that you get 5 Shadow Demon stacks to succeed on one of those kills, and it costs a lot of mana to do so. That's 250 mana. So
yeah,
laning against Morphling here, and I think that's going to be a tough hero to crack for a Shadow Demon because he can always morph his strength if he gets in trouble. It is pretty low speed at level 1 though, so maybe Arteezy can get this kill here.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Pycat. And obviously you know a lot about Morphling. You talked about it before the draft, but this is a hero we haven't really seen that much of. So
I think he's very good right now. Morphine doesn't cost mana anymore. Oh, they're going down Pycat. The silence.
Go for it. They're going to have Crit jumping in as well. The silence coming out. They need one more auto attack. He's morphing. They missed the hook, and the waveform comes out, and Pycat somehow survives. The blast off is not enough damage.
Oh, Pycat did not realize the question mark challenge is not today, but I think he's just going to throw it in for fun here.
No question mark challenge, but he's doing it anyways. We're in NA, folks. This is what happens.
I mean, a great silence. That's one of the big counters against Morphling. If you silence him before he starts morphing, that gives you a chance to kill him until the silence ends. But no hook lands and they don't get the kill. It looks like EG will grab a double bounty rune on the top lane though.
Yes. 4 bounty runes is obviously one of the, I think one of the bounties for today, but yeah. So right now we're checking to see if they got that good old Cluck Cluck Courier bounty. We're still checking to make sure, but instead, for now, we'll just watch how this game goes. Very interesting heroes. Obviously, the Blastoff was leveled first for Fear. He's got it back up again. Pycat needs to be a little careful. It's a lot of damage. Kit track as well. They're going to go on him, potentially. Disruption. Fear's going to set up for us. Here we go. He jumps in. Perfect timing, and now Pycat's got to run. They're going to look to find Winter Wyvern. They're going to grab the kill. Looks like with a couple of stacks of Shadow Poison. Waveform it. He's looking for Fear. Fear, actually, he's got another mine to drop down if he wants to. Pycat's going to strength morph. He's got to be careful.
For Pycat.
Pycat, look out. He's going to go down. Beautifully done from Fear. Oh my god, Fear jukes into the tree line, drops the proximity mine, gets the kill, and now they can't even find him.
Oh, he puts a little sign down. Nobody's going to see this but us unless maybe Winter Wyvern eventually finds him. I mean, he's got to wait like 15 seconds till he gets a TP, but that's going to be it.
Yeah, he's done so. Kit track finally found him. One more auto attack will do the job. Fear can't do anything, but he still gets involved in both of those kills with Blast Off and proximity mine. So top lane starting to go pretty well here for Arteezy and crew.
Yeah, things are pretty insane. I can't even stabilize. So many things have happened so far.
It's crazy. Mid lane, there's more action happening now. CC is too far up. He's got the mana shield. There's the blast off again. The silence is up, and now Crit will chase him down. Fairy Fire coming in, but the Rot doing too much damage. CC with one more auto attack will fall. No way to survive there. And EG rotate in these two roaming supports. That's right, folks. It's a roaming support. Taggies from Fear. Ooh. And, wow. Oh, my.
Was that even necessary? Did they get to even call a target?
I don't know if they called a target at the beginning of the game.
I saw EG call a target on Zai. Zai is just like responding. That's not even a reward. He's just feeling like typing that.
Yes. Both these teams know each other very well, obviously.
RTZ
and Pycat, they've got the waveform coming up. The Shadow Poison to come through. RTZ's going to get Disruption off. He's still in trouble. Another Shadow Poison stack. He's up to 3. Pycat will go for the more for now. Now there's going to be another jump in. Pycat, the waveform is there. RTZ.
He's 2 stacks.
He's got 4 right now. They need one more.
Land it?
He will get it, but he's still pretty tanky, and he continues to morph strength at this point.
Oh, that's got to be end for him, surely.
Splinter Blast, they've got the huge raindrop, the waveform, one more auto attack, and RTZ walks up way too far.
Yeah, a little too overconfident with how much Shadow Poison damage that would deal. If he had maybe a Soul Catcher in there, it could work out, but I mean, this is still going to be fine for RTZ in the late game, though, because Disrupting Morphling is one of the best things you can do. He's got a lot of stats. You're going to get these really strong illusions that can fight for you. So even if the laning stage doesn't go the best for him, I think this will be okay in the long run.
Meanwhile, Universe trying to go on to Zai. Gets silenced up. He has the Infernal Blade. Zai, of course, has a phase shift and a loser to work with. The Universe will not chase him down. This is the one lane we haven't seen too much action in. Bottom lane has been pretty much just Universe and Zai kind of farming up at this point.
This could be a normal game right here with those two heroes, like just a Doom versus Puck 1v1 while other things happen. These other things are a little weird this game, but I mean, offlane RTZ Shadow Demon, that could have been a challenge by itself.
I mean, forget about the Fear techies, you know, just the Shadow Demon itself is kind of nuts for RTZ like you're mentioning, but
I'm going to go for a Veil first. It's a good way to amplify this Shadow Poison damage you deal. Can they get a gank off on him?
They're about to find Fear. Proximity Mine will do little to no damage, and he will get dropped down. Blast Off does not come out in time, and so Pycat will secure himself a kill. They somehow knew he was over there. I don't know if they saw him walk in with some vision, but they just pinged him out. So
I mean, they knew he was going to be there somewhere in that area anyways. So they check with the neutral, they blow up the bombs, and it's all easy.
Oh, come on. PBD, you can't do that.
They're actually just flaming each other. Did we expect this for the first matchup of OpTic versus
I mean, I kind of expected this, but still.
Winter Wyvern going for a pull here. He's going to get hooked, though.
There's the hook coming in from Crit. He's got the rod up. They have no blast off for 2 seconds. That will be able to be used in a moment. Here's going to send it up.
He has to blast off here, but he's going to walk to the cliff. Fear's got to go for the
shot. Here he goes. Oh, nicely done. And Fear gets to the high ground. He might get caught by Zai. Illusion jaunt through. He doesn't have his level 6. Oh, now he does. He'll pop the Dream Coil here in a moment, and that should be the end of Fear. On the other side, they chase down, but Crit denies himself. Fear will get dropped. It's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. Oh, that was almost beautifully done for EG, but they will lose 2 heroes and a great rotation from Zai. Garbage, Senior. Jesus.
I think he means senior, actually. Like
Senior.
Senior is like Mr. Stuff. This is like you're an old man.
I'm so confused right now, Kevin. That I don't know what's going on.
Crit sitting in the mid lane looking for a hook. There's a perfect catapult, though. That's going to block his hook if he wants to go for it.
He can now, maybe. CC&C still kind of far up. Crit waiting for it. They don't see him. Now he's going to walk up instead, and CC&C will just run. Crit can maybe go for a hook now. They have RTZ rotating in. Good body blocks from Crit. They've got the Shadow Poison. They're looking for a disruption. They will find it. But Crit was taking a lot of damage there. He needs to be careful. There's the Ice Wall coming in the Stone Gaze as well. Sumail will turn. Zai comes in. Waiting Rift RTZ is going to get dropped now. OpTic, they'll stay on top of this. They've got the ward there for EG, but it's too little too late. Kit Track's also running in. Level 3.
Perfect rotation timing there from OpTic there. PPD shows up, as does the Puck, and that just makes it easy to kill RTZ there. And that's one of the big issues with Shadow Demon as a core, is that even if you have levels, even if you have farm, it takes a long time to cast Shadow Poison 5 times. And until you cast it 5 times, it doesn't do a huge amount of damage.
This is a good question from CC&C. Do they get Moonbucks if Zai doesn't die? That's a good question. I think, obviously, yes. I don't think so. Do they?
My initial thought is yes, but...
Okay.
I mean,
let me look at the exact wording here in a moment.
It's not a lot of money. I think it's like 100 or something.
Yeah, it's not. It's 100.
I think
whenever the enemy dies, someone must flame them. So it says whenever the enemy dies. But if he doesn't die, does that mean? Okay.
I'm just gonna give it a yes.
You're giving it a yes.
Just to be real clear here.
Purge is coming in. We're talking about something else, not the one. No. Okay. So they didn't get the cluck cluck. We have the word from our admins 42 seconds. They were 3 seconds away. Crit in the meantime, he's going to get dropped. No deny this time. Arteezy's got the Shadow Poison. Pycat going to try to chase him down. The Doom comes out, though. Universe is in. He's out of mana. No Infernal Blade. Now he's got a little bit. The Shadow Poison. What a deny from that Winter Wyvern. The Sunstrike, that should hit, though. It'll be a 2-for-1, but again, good deny coming in from KitTrack there to make sure Pycat doesn't go the way of EG.
Let me just type admin review. Cluck Cluck was not accomplished.
There we go. We've got Purge on the case. So we want to talk about the fact that if Zai doesn't die, then targeted toxicity still goes the way of EG. But OpTic, they missed out on, or excuse me, EG missed out on the Cluck Cluck challenge. So something to keep in mind. We still have a couple more interesting bounties. We have the Happy Frostivus challenge. We have a lot of stuff going on. So
I mean, there's some good attempts at getting challenges here. Just fell a little short, and they fed Courier as a result. So that was actually pretty rough for them.
Yeah, agreed.
Costly thing. Starts OpTic Gaming off on a good start here.
Yeah, they have a 2K lead right now. CCNC getting great farm, but also Zai down bottom is sitting at 4.4K. He's almost got a full veil. I believe it's going to fly out here in a moment. He's going to get hooked, though. They haven't dismembered. No, level 4. There's going to be the blast off, and Zai's still in trouble. They need another hook. They need more damage. Zai should be fine. He can phase shift here in a moment. He's got the Dream Call. He's going to use it. He is going to jaunt away. The proximity mine, not enough. Zai auto-attacking Fear. They'll kill each other. Wow, that is actually insane. They killed each other with their last auto-attacks from both sides.
A little bit better for Zai there because he does get the experience. Although, I guess with Crit in the area, he picks up a fast level 6 with this.
Yes.
Which is huge. Now his ganks are going to be even more powerful. Dismember early on is a big stun. Sumail's going to get ganked though.
Yeah, he's in some trouble. This Invoker going to get caught out. Here comes the Stone Gaze. Universe coming in. He doesn't have the Doom to work with.
Good
the Center
stun.
Conqueror. Good stun.
That's
good
gonna buy
save.
time.
Arteezy had a beautiful disruption there. They'll get one. Sumail's still alive. Will finally get dropped, but OpTic are getting blown up by Universe, doing so much damage. KitTrack Demonic purged up, but he will survive. He's in the well. He will stay up and alive. It'll be a 2-for-1 trade. Yes, Sumail does fall, but they get the Medusa and PBD's Enchantress in return.
Yeah, what an amazing rotation there by Universe. Perfect timing. He gets the War Stomp off on multiple heroes and creeps. Buys him enough time so that the Medusa goes down before Sumail's Invoker does. Great rotation from Arteezy, good disruption as well.
This is
crazy early game so far.
I mean, this is like yesterday, the first game between OG, and they just had non-stop action back and forth between OG and Navi. It feels sort of the same here, and I think that's just Midas Mode in general. We're going to have a lot of action.
And it's a close game right now. The one hero that's lagging behind is going to be Techies. He's only at level 4 right now. So level 6, very, very important level scheme for Techies so you can start picking up remote mines.
You got to remember, though,
get scary for
Fierce Techies, this game goes late enough and all of a sudden you have proximity mines, you have remote mines to defend the high ground with. So, I mean...
I'm not that concerned. I think it's a little bit over-exaggerated how dominant it can be. Obviously, there's lots of like obnoxious tricks you can do, placing them in trees, things like that. But against good players, there's 3 lanes of racks, change it up, blink past the mines, use BKB as you go to the high ground. There's lots of ways that good players can deal with those mines. Universe is going to break the smoke here. I don't think he realizes just yet.
Centaur Conqueror Stomp, they have Arctic Burn to work with as well. They're not going to use it. Universe has his Doom available. He might use it in turn here, decides against it instead. He'll just run the Arctic Burn, will do some work, but he'll be fine. And EG will move to the top lane and try to pressure this tier 1 tower, which is already kind of low, and they have a siege creep along with the proximity mines, but they will glyph.
They do glyph against the proximity mine. That's a huge advantage here. That's going to mean that OpTic Gaming gets a favorable trade.
They're going to have the Dismember coming in. They've got the Shadow Poison. Centaur Conqueror Stomp will only hit on a Crit. They're going to try to chase further. Crit has another hook, but Zai's a little too far. PPD as well, a little too speedy. He has the siege creep. They're going to back themselves away for now. No rotations from OpTic. They will instead TP1 for EG to the mid lane, trying to find this Dusa. Crit, nice hook. He's going to find it on CCNC. No Dismember. The Stone Gaze will come out. Dismember down for 8 seconds. Sumail can't follow up, doesn't use anything like an EMP or something. They'll try to chase, but now Stone Gaze has been used. The Universe, he's got phase, he's got drum, he's going to pop it. They're going to look for a Doom here. He's got the Infernal Blade at level 1.
5 mana.
Arteezy's going to get dropped bottom lane, but now here we go. Doom's going to come out. CCNC is still very tanky, and Crit cannot find it. Now they're going to TP in. They've got the Shrine, and CCNC will be absolutely 100% fine. In fact, they might even turn this Zai. No Dream Coil, no way to follow this up.
It's all done. Big mistake from Crit there. He needed to Dismember or hook. Because the Doom came off, he thought he could Dismember, but just when he was casting it, his enemy got fogged. So then he gets away scot-free. He needed to do something a little earlier and thought he could get the Dismember off.
Man, that was a good attempt from EG, but they couldn't find anything. Meanwhile, Crit's going to go for the Dismember on KitTrack mid. The Sunstrike will follow up as well. Should do a lot of damage, plus the hook, and Crit will secure the kill with the help of Sumail.
It's just a little bit of a big loss there for Universe. Losing Doom, it's a 145-second cooldown right now. That means he's going to have to go a little bit passive in terms of farming. So would have been a nice snag. Now 3k gold advantage for OpTic Gaming. They've got to be pretty happy with where they're sitting, especially because they control the enemy jungle now as well.
Yes, I mean, and the big thing is PyCat is getting a lot of farm. And now, let's slow things down here, Purge. Talk to me about late game Morphling, or just Morphling in general.
Well, one of the big reasons that Morphling is really strong now is because morphing your stats doesn't cost mana. So if you're ever in trouble, you just morph to get more strength. And the other really strong thing is that if you're ever heavily damaged while in strength mode, you can full agility morph and then morph back into... full agility morph and then morph back into strength, and you basically get healed from it. So once you buy a simple Lincoln's, it basically guarantees that you never have to go back to the fountain ever again if you're doing it correctly. So it doesn't really matter actually that your ultimate can't send you back to fountain and back to lane again. It's actually just very abusable right now.
Yeah. So you might be missing out on some of that split push, but the hero still, you think, is strong, I believe.
He's still very strong in my opinion, and he doesn't need as many items as he did before to combat actually. He's going to take Doom.
He stole Doom. He's got the Alpha Wolf. He's got the Scorched Earth, he's got the Inferno Blade. Yeah, Devour's going to get him some extra gold as well, PyCat.
So when he turns back into Morphling while still devouring the creep, does that mean the creep is just going to be like inside a large ball of water?
That is a good question.
Is that how that works?
I'm curious to see that as well.
Maybe he's an acidic ball of water, perhaps. It'll just slowly
dissolve him inside Morphling's stomach.
It'll get there. So PyCat's going to get a little bit of bonus money from that, and he uses Scorched Earth. I mean, the new Morphling ultimate is basically I want to use your basic skills and then turn back into Morphling again, is how it should be thought of. But got buffed again in the last patch, and another tower here for OpTic.
Yeah,
they get the tier 2 on the bot lane, so they're putting a lot of pressure on EG here. I think they're trying to get all this moving before even like techies can get online and any of the cores for EG.
Yeah. So this is really good stuff from OpTic. They have the top 3 net worth in their cores. They have Medusa sitting at 3rd, Zai sitting 2nd, and the biggest thing is PyCat is sitting on the top of this list, and he is about to have this Lincoln Sphere. He just needs the recipe. That's not far off. Zai can continue to pressure mid. He's got a Blink. He's got a Veil. They'll drop some remote mines, so they need to be a little careful, but Zai, you can see he's not sitting on top of the tower. And they might make a go. He's going to try to go on in the Invoker. The hook comes out. PPD dismembered up. Zai will jaunt himself away. The Sunstrike to come through. That'll get 1 kill, and now you got to back up if you're OpTic Gaming. There's a ward to scout out Zai, but no follow-up. Crit already used his hook as well. Very good kill.
Ditched him. They could have puck ultied that. They could have used Winter Wyvern. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Winter Wyvern's not 6. But they definitely ditched that guy. They're like, I could puck interrupt this, but let's be real. He's still going to die anyways. They still have good map control. They're living in the enemy jungle. Something Medusa can take amazing advantage of this game just with split shots. So this is looking pretty bad for EG. That last random they had actually hurt them a little bit. I kind of feel like they were planning to do Shadow Demon mid or something like that and let like the Pudge techies go off lane. But because they got an Invoker, you're kind of limited. You have to put it mid. You're now forced to have this kind of weird lane setup, and EG needs to get control of their game.
And Sumail, I mean, he's obviously a very good Invoker. We'll have to see if he can catch back up into this game. He's got the Midas. This game goes on long enough, maybe you start getting some farm for him as well as your Shadow Demon. But again, Shadow Demon with Veil, it's not like you're having this hard farming carry.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this turns out.
He can do a lot of damage in team fights, though, which is the big thing. He might not. I mean, he's got a frontliner. He's got like Pudge. He's got Techie's mines. He's got Doom. If they can keep Shadow Demon safe behind the mines, you're talking about like very elongated pushes that he could certainly abuse here.
See, we shall see a 5K advantage for OpTic. In the meantime, PyCat up top.
And Sumail's on good farm levels as well. He's only 2,200 away from his Ags being finished, so I think that's going to be pretty useful as a whole. Like, even though Morphling doesn't need to spend mana to morph his stats around, it doesn't mean he doesn't need mana for waveform and adaptive strikes and things like that. So there's definitely some strong ways that Invoker can affect this game.
PyCat now with a Lincoln Sphere, so dooming at the beginning of the engagement. Not going to work. Blink Dismember coming in for crit. The Sunstrike to follow up as well. Zaya's going to get dropped. Where's the alt chat?
All right,
where's the alt chat?
They don't alt chat right now.
EG, where's the alt chat? XD. All right, it works. I mean, that's
well, admin review that as yes, successful flame here.
Disruption coming out. CCNC is fine. Kidtrack taking a lot of damage from these illusions, actually. RTZ getting chased down. Demonic Purge. Centaur Conquer Stomp was already used, but he's done, so there's nothing he can do. CCNC just bombs him from the high ground and he gets destroyed.
Big blink hook here. PPD in trouble.
Yeah, he's going to get caught. Winter's Curse comes out. Sunstrike will miss. PPD dodges towards the north, and now they're going to bring down crit as well. Too much damage. Level 1 impetus. The universe is going to get slowed up, but he's got the Scorched Earth, so he will run away as well. Fear's coming in, but he can't really do much. In fact, he's on top of an Observer Ward, so they will see him. And right now, EG are just trying to make as much space for Sumail as possible, but the thing is, OpTic are doing the same thing for PyCat.
Yeah, and I think in the end, Morphling should be a stronger hero. He's queuing up his E-Blade now. This will allow him to team fight a little bit better and basically just start killing heroes. And OpTic just keeps controlling well. I mean, they're putting sentries down for their pushes. They're not committing super hard to tower kills. I think their late game sieging is going to be very straightforward with Morphling as well as Medusa, especially against things like the Techie's Mine. So seems like OpTic's in still a very good place, even though there's some really good moves being made by EG, especially Crit. I think he's really been the guy that's been in every fight. He got an ultra fast Blink Dagger here, and it's going to come down to him to pull heroes into mines to get kills.
We'll see if he can do that. Right now, he's had a lot of impact, like you mentioned, but there's a lot of good vision from OpTic in the jungle around where they are. So EG, they've been spotted moving. They're going to keep the bottom lane pushed in, which will give Sumail some room to farm at the very least. But I mean, at this point, EG, it looks like they know everybody's in the top lane for OpTic. You have this one ward over here towards the Ancient Stack. You see Sumail bottom, so you have to assume EG are going to be moving into your own jungle, I think.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be pretty straightforward for EG to control the top half of the map anyways, because that's the place that OpTic Gaming wasn't, so there should be a lot of mines in the area. So I think OpTic Gaming will continue doing this mid and bottom pressure. It gives them a huge percentage of the map anyways.
They have the Sunstrike. Oh, Kitrak, he just dodges the Arctic Burn, comes to the waveform. One more auto attack, and Pycat will get the mega kill. Kitrak will get hooked. He gets off the Winter's Curse. It's too little too late. It's going to be 1-for-1 trade.
Shadow Demon's chasing
on the run. Yeah, there's Shadow Poison going every which way. So much Shadow Poison. The disruption coming in. He's got the Soul Catcher as well at RTZ.
Oh.
He will get off the disruption. He's actually blocked in.
Though.
Oh no! For Pycat, the blast off. Fear was there. Crit getting the double kill. That's a mega kill spree going for EG. RTZ and Fear, they turn it around.
So sick there. It looked like RTZ was the deadest hero ever, but the Soul Catcher and the silence at perfect timing before Pycat could morph, it just ruined him. And I think he could have even been attribute shifting while disrupted, if I'm not mistaken, so he actually had no idea that puck or that Sumail was coming.
Mid, there's the Dream Coil. He's on the mines. Are they going to blow him up? Zai, he's going to no, they missed the mines, Fear. You were so close. They'll get the Dismember. They might get CC&C. He's out of mana. He's going to go for the TP. They need somebody to get here in time. They need the Doom. They need something. They can't find it. He will be able to get out CC&C with a beautifully timed TP scroll. Will make it away just in time.
What was the lack there? Maybe Fear wasn't watching. Maybe he was waiting for the perfect moment. But when he finally blew them up, Puck was phase shifted or jaunted or something, just out of there. And that was a lot of time spent dropping those mines. Fear's got to be sad about that one.
Yeah.
He's going to queue up a Blink Dagger. It's a great item pickup.
All right, well, Dismember, we've got the Infernal Blade. Kitrak will fall, but... Thank you, sir, Mr. Midas.
We just give a quick shout out to Mr. Midas for making this all happen.
Yes.
We really couldn't have done it without his small 4-fingered, sometimes 5-fingered hand.
Listen, he's a little bit scary. Sometimes he'll slap you in the face, and that doesn't feel great, but...
Anything for a joke, right?
He's important. Yes, I guess so.
Yes?
Yes. Mr. Midas, please don't hurt me.
Yeah, a lot of Blink Daggers coming up this game, actually. Looks like Shadow Demon wanting to pick one up as well. Medusa going for the slow build, basically. By the time she hits 25, she can use split shot modifiers. So she's just going to slow pretty much every enemy hero.
Yeah, I mean, late game Medusa, I don't know. Is there any way to deal with this if you're EG? I mean, even with the Invoker.
Mana Burn, Disarm. There's a lot of options that you can do.
Right.
It does take some doing sometimes. Pycat doing the safe thing here. Strength Morphine to go into the Roche pit, and once they verify there's no mines in there, he'll clean up on the Roche.
They drop the sentries down as well, just making sure. Sunstrike will scout this out, but this is falling rather quickly, and EG, I don't think are positioned to try to contest this. They'll maybe move over, look for a hook or something, but there's a ward scouting out Crit. In fact, he's really low. He's going to have to TP home.
Universe going in with the Shadow Blade, though.
He's got the Shadow Blade, but again, they've got the Winter's Curse to come out. The sentries are there, and he's in trouble. He will try to run. He's got drum charges. He might need to use them. The waveform up Universe is getting chased down. Scorched Earth. The Adaptive Strike coming in. Universe, of course, still in trouble. There's the Tornado coming through as well as the EMP. They're going to try to turn this. Now Pycat, a little bit out of mana here. Needs to be careful. He does have the Aegis. Now working on an Ethereal Blade as well. Sunstrike came in, didn't quite connect onto OpTic. They will back themselves away, so OpTic will get the first Roshan of the game. First Aegis going their way.
And they almost got even more out of that. The Roche Bash delayed the Roche dying, which delayed Morphling coming to get the kill, so not all that bad considering for EG. It just cost them an Invoker combo and a little bit of a Doom's time.
Yeah.
And the Universe is going to keep looking for kills here. Oh, he could get a Courier Snipe
This
here.
could be huge. Does he
see it? No, probably not.
I think he just did. I think he just saw it, but I don't know if he's going to go for it.
I'm not sure. He's waiting for a Shadow Blade is what he's sitting on. I feel like it's in a good spot. I don't think there's a tree blocking the vision, but we'll see. 2 seconds. Will he spot it?
No, that was not his vision. He's still just kind of.
I don't think he's thinking all about diving the tower. I don't think they're going to spot it.
He sees it now. He sees it now.
Oh, right there it is. Okay, he got it.
And he got it.
All right.
vision from Universe just in time. They'll get the courier. I don't think there was anything on it.
Just
Really
a
good
couple
stuff.
small things, yeah. They'll take the tier 1 tower, or at least try to for RTZ here, but in the meantime, OpTic's taking more map control. And now that they've moved all around this other side of the map, they know where the Techies mines can be. It's basically only in the base.
Yeah.
So this is just a huge commanding advantage against the Techies, and considering EG did pick Techies for the challenge, if they don't win this game, they're not getting that much value for the Techies.
Only like 50 Moonbucks.
It's like 55 Moonbucks advantage here, so this could really cost them a lot if they lose a game as a result.
Yeah, absolutely. There is actually, the advantage is kind of diminished from OpTic Gaming after that kill onto PyCat. It's only a 4K advantage now. You have Boots of Travel on Sumail. Obviously, Sumail's cutting into this lead. He is going to be the one that does a lot of this damage. He's going to be the one to control team fights and try to take this game back in the meantime.
He's trying to split push as well. He TPs to the bot lane. He doesn't want to show his hero, because if he does, then OpTic knows that he can't defend the base. They do see the Forge Spirit, though. And with that spotted, they're going to TP some heroes down. CCNC will counter push this to make sure that EG doesn't get to threaten a tower in the meantime. And as long as no OpTic Gaming heroes die in the meantime, they're just going to keep getting more and more farm.
And that's what Crit's going to try to do, but he sees PyCat. He is going to use his rod. PyCat waveforms in. Crit is dead. Adaptive Strike will do the job. This is without Ethereal Blade, by the way. He's doing a serious amount of damage, so.
That is a fairly weak hero against Morphling, though. Pudge doesn't have much armor, and Morphling hits very hard. Plus, you get an extra attack with your waveform with that level 15 perk, so a lot of raw damage being done by Morphling, gets a free kill, and they can continue with the map control.
Yeah.
They're not winning by that much, though, considering how much tower advantage they have. They're only up 4K.
Exactly.
Not the biggest thing I've ever seen.
If EG can get some of these towers, especially the tier 1s mid and bottom, that's a lot of gold saved up that they can get back into this game and have things go their way. Shadow Demon, we've seen RTZ pushing top. He's got the Kai, he's got the Veil Blink Dagger, now working on an Aghanim Scepter for the break.
The first E-Blade show.
Oh, wow.
And
he actually died instantly.
Yeah.
All right, my bad. I didn't see it.
I mean, he's dealing like 500-600 damage with Adaptive Strike.
Sumail is in trouble bottom lane. He's going to get caught. They have the Dream Coil. He's going to try to get his Tornado off. I don't think he's got the Ghost Walk. He's going to use his EMP as well. Universe thought about coming in to turn this around. Zai was nearby. They have another Sentry drop down. So they would have seen it. But
it's a good try, but that's actually really bad for EG, because with the Dagon or the Ethereal Blade combo on Techies, that's 2 dead heroes now. OpTic Gaming can go high ground.
Yeah, there is no Sumail for 40 seconds. You need to be careful.
As well, so on the puck, he should be able to spot where the mines are. They'll spot the last remote mid, and this means the outer parts of EG's base are just going to be gone after this.
OpTic are going to take a commanding lead here. Proximity Mine will be hit up by Zai. Does actually a fair amount of damage. They wanted to go for the tier 2 instead of the tier 3, so they might not be able to do enough damage to the tier 3 in time, so we'll see.
Gotta be a little careful here. They do have Aegis on PyCat, though, so even if he does get blown up, it's not the worst. They are prepping. Look at this.
Oh, my.
Trying to hook onto the mines. Now, OpTic can use that as a tell. If the hook comes from there, they know where the hook came from.
Yeah.
That means they might be able to expect that there's mines in those places.
So how do you deal with that? How do you deal with that? Do you walk up this way and just
as soon as you know where the mines are, you just don't go there, or you try to make sure that you don't get hooked to that position. So if OpTic can play around that, or maybe they sit puck on low ground, do an orb up, attacks some mines. That's kind of dangerous as well. Looks like EG going for a smoke play, though. They need to get some kills because they're just being completely contracted on the map.
There was a ward here, but I don't think it's spot the smoke out for EG. So EG will move up. We're going to see OpTic sort of backing away for now. They have a commanding lead, 8K at this point. PyCat's Aegis. This is the perfect time to smoke. The Aegis is down in 20 seconds. They can find a kill. Most likely it'll be onto the hero and not onto the Aegis, so we'll see. Do mean either puck or Morphling would be really good, but they got to be careful about the Lincolns, and they got to make sure that they catch the puck. Zai is back at this tower. EG, they see him, but they need some form of initiation. They can blink, disrupt him. Now EG's smoke is done. There's no vision for OpTic up in the high ground. They will see Sumail back mid, so maybe OpTic have an idea of something going on. In fact, they're going to move bottom. I think so. I mean, they move back very rapidly. They only notice Sumail pushing lanes right now, and that's the easiest hero to commit to it because he can BOT teleport. So that he could still, and Sunstrike, of course, so he can still participate even if he's over here. Big mana perk grab for Medusa now as well. Like, she's just so difficult to kill at this moment. Yeah, that is going to be... PyCat's got a DD picked up also, so any fight that EG takes right now is probably going to go bad for them. Yeah, I mean, again, you have to get that kind of hook-mine combination, and they're going to go for another hook, and Crit almost gets it. He has the Aether Lens, which really helps out too, but... this is tough. They're trying to split push with RTZ. He might get dropped if he's not careful. There's Creeps pushing in, and CCNC will be spotted at least. So PyCat going for the Morph Target's Allies perk, which means he can turn into any of his allies that could be Puck if he needs to escape or initiate from multiple stuns or silences. He could use a second Arctic Burn. He can use Cold Embrace. There's some really good things here. He can become Medusa. He doesn't get the stat bonus. Lincoln Sphere, there's the Doom. PyCat's going to get chased down the Infernal Blade. They need more damage, and Universe is just here alone. Sunstrike, it's not going to hit. He just dodges it. finishes swiftly. They have the Cold Embrace. They've got the Dream Coil Universe. It was aggressive. It was, if he could get the kill, it would have been huge. But again, he will get dropped down. He does have buyback, but that is Doom committed him down for 50 seconds.
It's really hard to make that successful. He had to commit the Purge creep to it as well, so a little bit more limited on his ganks and things. And now that there's no Doom, are they going to feel comfortable to go high ground? I feel like this is a good moment. I mean, that's the big team fight ultimate. It's basically just Mines and Doom are the big scary things they have to deal with. They could catch Sumail. Maybe they see him. They're fighting.
Actually, CCC is the one that's been caught out. Potentially, they're going to have crit jumping in. They need more damage. Stone Game comes in. There's going to be the meatball, but again, like you mentioned, the Stone Gaze, the amount of damage crit is taking, he is a little bit low on mana now. He's got the Scotty, he's still very tanky. And Cold Snap came through, I believe. He's got another Sun Strike. The Deafening Blast will push him back into it.
Nice.
CCNC might actually be in trouble. He'll stick up crit trying to chase him down. He's got a hook. He goes the wrong direction, and CCNC will turn it on to crit. Good try. Now Zai's got the Eula Scepter. Sumail will be dead as well. They all rotate in. CCNC is just too damn tanky. He gets a double kill. He is dominating as well, and OpTic are able to take this and potentially go high ground finally.
So close there. Great plays by Sumail to try to eke out the kill, but he's just a little short on damage there.
Uh-oh. Can he kill Ortiz? He's actually kind of tanky.
I mean, he can kill everybody. There's no way that Morphling can't kill a hero in this game right now.
Shadow Bladed up. He was looking for Ortiz. He couldn't quite find it, though. Ortiz makes it away. He's going to find it.
The Shadow Blade is so good on Morphling now, because even at its base, it still makes his waveform attacks do more damage, and you can turn it into a Silver Edge anyways, which is stats, which is what Morphling wants. So just so easy to itemize Morphling right now. If he finds anybody, they die.
All right, well, Pycat, he's looking for somebody. He's up at the top lane. He uses Shadow Blade again. He's maybe going to try to find Fear, who blows up a creep wave. On the other side, Zai, they get the Courier. Arteezy gets it. He blinks out, but Zai's nearby with a Dream Coil and a Eula Scepter. And Arteezy, he is in trouble. He has no way of dealing with his silence. Waning Rift came in. He's going to have the Demonic Purge and Disruption. He has no TP, though, in Arteezy. He'll try to fight CCNC. He can do a lot of damage, but it's not nearly enough. And he'll get dropped down, and OpTic will find yet another kill going their way.
I really like what Fear's doing with his Techies here. He's blast-offing into a creep wave, and then he blinks back immediately afterwards. Kind of reminds me of a Monkey Fuse here. And he's buffed the damage as well, so it's doing 900 AoE damage to silences for 7 seconds, and does 50% damage to himself, but he can very casually silence and deal a ton of damage in teamfights now.
Man, I swear one day I'll catch one of these Ethereal Blade kills. It wasn't even Ethereal Blade.
I didn't catch that one, man.
He just died instantly.
Does a lot of damage. It's the Shadow Blade advantage, man.
All right, can they finally go high ground now? I mean, there's only 2 mines here in the mid lane. They're going to know that in a moment. I'll drop a third one. It's actually Stasis Field, so...
Do they have the gem nearby, or is it Puck? I think
Puck has it. Yeah, so Puck's not here.
There.
Puck is bottom right now.
They're scared.
They'll Cold Embrace the creep, which is nice. Ryan's going to get dropped, but that's it. Tornado will come through, hitting on the creep wave, but again...
And we have 2 Morphlings, or 2 Medusas, that is.
Oh my god, that's insane.
So... God. It does... he's doing
a lot of damage,
actually.
Yeah. That's nuts. They have to live no crit for 13 seconds. They have Arteezy up now. And OpTic, they'll Cold Embrace the Siege Creep, and DCNC will continue to take the damage. Pycat jumping in, Zai, he's actually good at Stasis Field, but he's still fine for now.
And in the meantime, Pycat's just pushing bot lane. This is kind of dangerous because maybe there could be mines here, but there actually aren't.
Yeah,
they lose their tower. They're going to lose almost 2.
Yeah, the tier 3 bottom is super low, and EG can't fight. They finally have crit up, but this is such a tough high ground defense. They don't have that much damage. 14k net worth deficit at this point. They need a Doom, they need a good hook, they need a lot of stuff here for EG to get a good, successful aggression play.
They need a lot more kills in the mid game, and it's been difficult for them to have that work out.
So OpTic are taking a commanding control of this map all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fear needs to be a little bit more active with mines here. I was a little surprised there were so few mines. But like, for example, his remote mines are off cooldown right now. His Soul Ring is off cooldown right now. I think he's trying to put wards down, but I think that should be Crit's job here because it's very clear your opponents are assaulting your base. He needs bombs to blow up to defend towers and stuff.
Yeah. Mines, not nearly enough of them, but we'll see if he can get that rectified here in a moment. There's an Aghanim Scepter for the Shadow Demon, so Break is now available for Arteezy.
Okay.
He's got a couple of charges as well to work with. This might be a good item, it might be what they need, but I feel like they still need a lot more, actually.
It's okay. I mean, you could do stuff like Disable Split Shot. That's a really good passive to Break here. I don't think it'll turn off Mana Shield because that's not a passive. So we're talking... basically split shot, untouchable. It's also a very good slow. Having 3 charges of it, even without the break, is always going to be valuable. So they can definitely do something really good with this for sure.
They can kite maybe something like Pycat. It's going to be tough, but again, especially with the Lincoln Sphere available as well. Speaking of which, they're going to head into Roshan. OpTic are going to try to break the spell shield and go to work. In fact, they already have. But This is Aegis Cheese, and the problem here for EG is there is a ward right on top of their secret shop area.
They're smoking around. Here they come.
This is going to be a huge wraparound for OpTic. Universe might show himself beforehand. Pycat doesn't spot him yet. They're looking for a target. It's going to be RTZ, the Dream Coil onto 2 from Zai. Waveform in. They have the Ethereal Blade. Good disruption to keep him alive for now, but not much longer. They can use the Winner's Curse as well. Doom comes in. Blast off. Pycat might be in trouble, but CCNC can clean this up. Universe is kind of alone. Tornado will come through. It will hit onto 3. Nicely done. This Sunstrike. It'll blow up 1. They need more damage, though. EG are about to lose their whole team. Sumail has been caught out. The Waiting Rift, the double kill, PPD. The impetus damage is real, and Universe is the sole survivor for EG. And yes, they got the Doom off on Pycat, but there's just too much damage coming in from these other heroes.
The initiation was just way too strong from Puck there, grabbing the 2 important supports, and after that happens, even dooming the Morphling was barely successful, only because of the nice combo from Smith. He'll buy back and try to delay this here, but it's looking like we're going to see a Rax fall.
Yeah, absolutely. Tornado EMP will go, and that'll push CCN back potentially. He doesn't even feel that concerned at this point. He's just going. Cold Snap will come in. Universe, no Doom again. He's got a Purge creep. They don't need to stay for this melee Rax. They might. Looks like they'll back it for now. Zai's been caught. Yule Scepter will keep him alive. He can blink out the Sunstrike. He will make it away. Zai has been moving so damn well this game. He's had 2 deaths. I believe they all shredded after one of them. I'm not sure about the second one.
I didn't know he died twice, actually.
Yeah, that was...
we're going to need the admin to check that. It's very important that we get a question.
Admin! Reginald!
We'll find it. Back across the map again. I mean, they just keep getting advantage. It's only a range barracks here, but they don't really need to force this too hard. There's also still a shrine for EG that could be destroyed.
EG are hanging on to this game by a thread. 20k net worth deficit. Fear will move out first and foremost. He has a Blink Dagger. They might have spotted Kid Track here. They're going to drop a ward down PP&D. They're all backing up to the tier 2 tower. It feels like they have an understanding of what's happening now. They'll even TP in the Morphling, so OpTic. They're all sitting together. They're going to smoke up. They're not going to see him. They won't see them smoked up. EG, they'll just let them pass right by them. Sumail, he's about to get jumped on. He's going to take the tier 2 tower. Now he's running away. He knows this is troublesome. And the Dark Soul Summoner, RTZ in trouble. Disruption. The waveform won't bring him down, not yet, but still the Tornado. They will dodge it swiftly. Good blink from RTZ. Now the Demonic Purge coming up, but RTZ still slowed up by the Scotty. Still going to get dropped. The Meatball. The Sunstrike. They've got the hook as well. Maybe they could get this kill. The Blast Off. Fear misses it. They needed the Blast Off. Universe is going to come in. CCNC getting chased down. They're going to have a way to stun out Universe, and now he's stopped and slowed.
They got to kill Medusa.
They've got to get this kill. Another Purge. Another Ethereal Blade. Universe is about to fall. 3-for-1 trade. They will get the Medusa eventually. RTZ blanks into the Rose Pit, but Universe is getting pelted by Impetus, and RTZ will do the same. A triple kill for PPD. The Enchantress has played so damn well this game, and OpTic will find all 5 of EG.
It looks so good for EG at the start. There was all this focus on the Shadow Demon, but he gets out just barely. They turn the fight, but the blast off was off target. Fear didn't cancel it in time. He didn't re-aim it, and it whiffed, unfortunately. So they only get 1 kill. It was the Medusa. Yeah, and there's PPD. Claiming it, man.
Don't kick him while he's down, man. 3 farming cores, hits, creeps, wins game. All right, RTZ.
Yeah. RTZ has been farming in a pretty incredible amount. Go wild.
I was gonna say no. You got there before I did. It is a lot of all chat as these 2 teams know each other pretty damn well, but it is going to be 1 set of racks falling at tier 3 in the bottom lane. It's going to get dropped as well. EG still aren't out of this, but they have a 25k network deficit. Pycat just got Aegis. Oh my god. This is rough. This is some rough stuff. This is... Oh my god.
This is a good day to have a flame your opponent's challenge.
Yes, absolutely.
We did not 100%. Plan this one. It was just
happened to coincide.
Or in the bounty thread. Please make more terrible suggestions so we can find the good ones too.
Agreed. All right, EG, they'll look for targets. Zai is able to get out. Remember, he has 2 deaths. Pycat will wait for him away. They've got the Demonic Purge and the Doom.
They get the Doom off.
He has Aegis and Cheese, mind you, and he's morphing. He's actually morphing so much, but he's still going to get taken down. No more Dooms available, but they might be able to get him twice. That's just the Aegis. He's got Cheese. There's the Winter Curse, but it's not doing that much damage. Meatball is going to get dropped. Pycat is getting blowing away. He's going to get definitely blasted, but he will get saved. I think the Disruption coming out as well in Universe. They're going to have the Cold Embrace on top of it, and he will be able to make it out. 2-for-0 trade. It got so low, but just not enough damage coming in from EG. Not yet. Fear still has the blast off. No, down for 10 seconds.
Dropping his items,
get chased down, and yeah, this is going to be it. Sumail
dropping strategy.
The items. RTZ as well.
Wow.
Triple kill for Zai. They're going to GG here in a moment as the tier 4s are going down. But OpTic, great first game for them. Fantastic first game overall. RTZ, he's trying to get his items back. He can't get him. Disruption coming in. And
all right. That's like 8 seconds.
We have a disconnect from Sumail. They're unpausing immediately. Report blue, says CCNC. This is just game 1 of this best of 3 series. I cannot wait to see what happens in game number 2. This was outstanding. Oh my god.
Interesting to spend 8 Moonbucks at the last moment to pause it, but was it?
The frog.
Oh, it was an auto pause. I see. Because we had to leave.
Because
Okay.
he disconnected. Yeah, Sumail disconnected.
All right. No Moonbucks spent for the pause. That was the auto. Okay.
That's the auto.
All right. We'll let that one ride.
Yes.
Interesting game, for sure. A lot of chat.